Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, and alongside us is Shams Charania. We'll be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely, and BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, Indiana just need to keep fighting.
Well, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, New York starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for the Pacers, Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Nembhard is the 2 with Mathurin at the 3. And it's McConnell in at the point. Now here's Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Nembhard finds McConnell. And here's Siakam, covered by Towns. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. McConnell outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Hart from deep. Indiana with a rebound. About a minute into this first quarter. McConnell passes to Siakam. And here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's got good vision for a big guy. Don't sleep on Pascal dishing the rock.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now Brunson. He had 25 points in his last game. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Sean.
No doubt, protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
So much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call it ladder climbing.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. There's a screen. Towns for 3. Connects from downtown.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Pass to Jackson. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. And he elevates for the slam. Mitchell Robinson on the wrong end of that one.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Towns. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Towns. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Siakam. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. It's Jackson, high post. Siakam in the post, covered by Towns. Bridges against Nembhard. Jackson with a screen on Bridges. 3 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Bridges. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
Here's Jackson. Give him 8 points now. McConnell outside. Over Brunson. McConnell's shot is off.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Brunson against Matherin. And it's Brunson missing. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Bridges. He's scoreless. Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Pacers trail by 3. McConnell finds Siakam. Now here's Jackson. Robinson defending. That one falls. Jackson's got 10 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The Knicks have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Screen by Robinson. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's a reminder that Brunson is an effective threat off the ball as well.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
This is a team they faced and overcame in last year's playoffs.
You're right, they took care of business against them in the conference finals. Now looking to do the same thing tonight.
Jackson with a screen on Towns. Here's Siakam. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Willing passer. Siakam can be a cog in this offense. He's not a guy who just swallows up the basketball. He's willing to share it.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Brunson, a screen on Siakam. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Towns. Siakam, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. He's got 14.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, fines, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. EA, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the three-pointer goes.
O'Connell so good at reading angles. He's a tactician in the pick and roll.
New York has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Jackson. Indiana trailing here. Now here's Siakam. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Towns right side. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Nembhard finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
The Knicks have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. It's been quite a game for Isaiah Jackson.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
For New York. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jalen Brunson.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And here's Yabusele, averaging around 5 points a game. As to Kolek. Clarkson with a screen on McConnell. 5 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. There's the triple. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now. So the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. New York has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Yabusele outside. Back to Clarkson. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. The Knicks 4th.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
And he knocks down the first one.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Jackson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Dadier's checked in. And so Clarkson nails both of them. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Jackson with a screen on Yabusele. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Clarkson. 15 in his last outing. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA. The thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
And here's Indiana now, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Jackson with a screen on Yabusele. And he lobs it up to the rim! Clarkson up top. He's covered by Siakam to the paint.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. Thompson outside. To the right side. Launches a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Here's Matthews. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's McConnell. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant shot.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. And he makes the first.
Yeah, he's one of the most steady players in the NBA in terms of handling his role effectively. TJ McConnell does an outstanding job running the offense, creating havoc on defense, and dictating a fast pace.
And Indiana with some changes. Huff's checked in for Jackson. Walker comes in for Siakam. And it's Jones in for Thompson. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Outside Jones. McConnell looking around. Inside, here's Huff, and that one is stuffed right through.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
1:07 left to play in the first. Deflects the pass. Pass to Dadier. Now Towns. Anunoby, a screen on Walker. Outside Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 6 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 3. Outside Jones. Back to McConnell. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. And Indiana again with the bucket.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Towns. He had 16 in the win against San Antonio.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
4 on the clock. Anunoby for 3. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 3.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New York out in front. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
We've got Walker, and it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Goes up on the baseline, and that one's good. Clarkson.
And you got to give it up for Clarkson. I mean, he's a natural from mid-range.
Clarkson against Jones. Pass to Matthews. Walker sets a screen. Jacks up a three. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Porty. Towns passes to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Jones with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 3 on 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 5. Here's Matthews. Indiana again missing. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Porty. Now Anunoby. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Oh, Cat rains one in from deep. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adams, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. That one's good for 2. Porty's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Walker. To the middle. Tipped. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pacers trail by 13. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dottier. And Shams, with younger teams like OKC taking the reins, new stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
Now here's Siakam, still without a bucket, and the jam by Walker.
As a roller, Walker has soft hands for the catch, and he is aggressive.
New York with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. To the inside, Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Nembhard. They know they can count on him for consistent offense with 16 a game. Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer, no good. Pacers trail by 11. Nembhard outside. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Pass to Walker. Outside Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Siakam with a screen on Towns. With the 7-footer. And that one hits the back iron. Here's New York. They're on a 14-4 run. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam. Off to Mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Anunoby against Mathurin. Right side, Anunoby. Mathurin with a rebound.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
To the middle. Here's Matthews. And the basket is good.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
New York leading by 9. Pass to Accordi. Towns way outside. New York again can't hit. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now Walker, covered by Towns. Walker passes to Siakam. And he's going for the oop here. Now here's Anunoby. He's got 6. To stop the drought. And it's Brunson missing. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Walker passes to Siakam. Back to Walker. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Towns. Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Here's Nembhard. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
T.J. McConnell subbed in for Matthews. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Huckporty. Josh Hart comes in for Towns. And it's Bridges in for Clarkson. Now Jackson. 11 points for him last game against Washington.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
6 on the shot clock. Nembhard outside. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one good.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Siakam finds McConnell. Back to Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Hart. And here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on T.J. McConnell. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Pacers trail by 16. McConnell passes to Siakam. Inside. Here's Jackson. And he elevates for the slam. Mitchell Robinson on the wrong end of that one.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Now here's Anunoby. Coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Bridges. No points yet. Robinson, a screen on Nembhard. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And for Indiana, they're shooting about 40% during the second quarter. McConnell finds Matherin. Siakam outside. The deep ball by Siakam.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Hart with a screen on Nembhard. Clock at 6. Bridges passes to Robinson. And Anunoby for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Robinson, a screen on McConnell. Outside Hart. McConnell against Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. McConnell Passes to Siakam. It's stolen by Hart. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks would surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. And he drops it first.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And both free throws good for Hart. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
And as always, Chomps with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 11 points.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
Bridges against Tim Hart. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. McConnell, good. 9 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over McConnell. And it's Brunson missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Siakam. He's got 5.
Hart going for a block and getting the stop. Well done. His teammates and coaches love that effort.
And we finished off one half of play. Knicks out in front, up 9. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Checking out New York. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
This is why you run the offense through him. He makes great decisions with the ball in his hands. He doesn't telegraph what he's going to do. He can pass it, he can shoot it, and the defense is on their heels all game.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Isaiah Jackson.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
On the court right now for the Knicks, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Here's Towns. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. From deep. Oh, Towns showing that range.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Towns. Back to Jackson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Jackson's got 25 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Brunson surveys. Towns outside. Left side Hart. Robinson with it. Give him 8 points now. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. McConnell passes to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Towns. Nembhard outside. Over Bridges. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Well, when you defend the Nembhard pick and roll, you're kind of expecting him to make the pass. That was a pretty clever move by him to keep it himself.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Robinson. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Matherin. He's covered by Hart. Matherin passes to Siakam. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Jackson with a screen on Towns. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Siakam. 27 points for him.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Towns outside. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Siakam. 5 points in the game. Jackson with a screen on Towns. And the dunk by Jackson.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
New York leading by 4. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of the game, and that makes them dangerous.
Here's Towns. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. McConnell, right side. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Nembhard, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Robinson, a screen on Siakam. Towns against Siakam. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Jackson. Now McConnell. Nembhard outside. Down low. Here's Jackson. Robinson defending. And that one's good. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Shoots over McConnell. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
McConnell passes to Jackson. And here's Siakam. From 15 feet away. And Indiana again with the bucket.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Bridges passes to Robinson. And here's Bridges. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to Towns. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got 20.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Towns against Siakam. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Jackson.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
New York leading by 7. Here's Brunson. Another one falls for New York.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
McConnell outside. Back to Siakam. Siakam down the lane. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Really good work from the mid-range there. If you give Siakam room to shoot from that area of the floor, he's going to let it go and make most of it.
Now here's Towns. 20 points for him. Back to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident. Here's McConnell. He's got 11. Here's Jackson. McConnell outside. On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. And Nembhard is good for 3. Nembhard's got 5 now.
I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Pacers trail by 8. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. No good on the 3.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And now Indiana on the fast break. And it's Mathurin missing. New York leading by 8. Towns passes to Robinson. Back to Towns. To the middle. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. It's hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside. Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Now here's McConnell. He's got 11. Takes a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Brunson with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Screen by Robinson. Brunson misses. Pacers trail by 10. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Paul.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Knicks leading by 8. screen on Nimhart. Towns for three. Off target. 8 for 12 from the floor. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Walker, screen on Anunoby. Pass to Walker. Now here's Nimhart. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brunson against McConnell. Towns looking for an opening. Here's Robinson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the size of Robinson is tough to get out and guard. I mean, he knows that and drew the defender in tight.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Huff comes in for Matherin, and it's Matthews in for Nimhart. And the 2nd free throw is good. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Dadier. Now here's Clarkson. He's marked by McConnell. It's stolen. Matthews misses. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Screen by Robinson to the inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
.116 left in the third quarter. Pass to Matthews. Now here's Siakam, guarded closely. Oh, a strong move from Siakam.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
Here's Dadier. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Cordy, shot clock at 5. Back to Anunoby. Here's Clarkson. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Walker. McConnell outside. He takes it in. Over Clarkson. Nice shot by Walker.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Clarkson, and he taps it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Passing the ball with purpose. He's got a season high in assists. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
And Coach Carlisle preaching strong defense there.
The basic fundamentals. Doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on this end.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Jarris Walker. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Clarkson against Jackson. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Clarkson. Clarkson. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Matthews.
For him, it's not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Siakam, the pass to Matthews. Shoots. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
There's a 40. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Pacers trail by 11. Jackson outside. Back to Siakam. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers, wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Back to Clarkson. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Inside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Here's a 40. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Knicks leading by 9. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. Pass to Matthews. To the paint. Here's Walker. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Indiana calls timeout. Time for your Indiana Knicks mates, everyone. Let's get excited.
Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. And it's Jones in for Jackson. Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Dadier. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Allie, thank you. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Matthews. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Jones with a screen on Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brunson against Jones. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Yabusele. Outside Brunson. From the wing, the Pacers pull it in. Here's Siakam. Big time slam by Siakam.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Here's Brunson. Towns, right side. Oh, deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And some changes here for the Pacers. Matherin's checked in for Walker. Nembhard comes in for Matthews. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Jones. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Yabusele. McConnell passes to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Hart. Siakam outside. They set the screen. Pass to Matherin. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Clarkson. Now Brunson. He's covered by Matherin. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
You know, once Brunson gets a head of steam behind him, forget about it. Watch out, because he's an absolute terror when playing downhill in transition.
Pacers trail by 9. McConnell passes to Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Hart. Back to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Clarkson. And that one comes up a bit short. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Now here's McConnell. On the wing, Matherin. 6 to shoot. Nembhard outside. Over Clarkson. Nembhard, good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Knicks leading by 7. Anunoby on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Indiana has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Jackson with a screen on Hart. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. On the take, Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Hart. New York working the ball around now. High post Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Hart. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. McConnell against Clarkson. Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Hart. Back to Jackson. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Boy, it's a big bonus for this team when Towns is engaged and making an impact defensively.
Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Now McConnell. Back to Jackson. Over Towns. Jackson can't get it to go.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Towns against Jackson. The three is up. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his third assist of the night.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Siakam, the pass to Jackson. Back to Siakam. Can they get it? The shot comes out. And some solid defense from Towns. Outside Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Flashy move there by Brunson. He had him crossed up for sure.
Pacers trail by 18. Jackson outside. McConnell against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Hart with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Outside Brunson. Now Hart for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 20.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Time for your Indiana2K26, everyone. Let's get excited.
Karl Anthony Towns.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Here's Siakam. Nimhard outside. Pass to McConnell. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Outside Hart. And there's the screen. 5 to shoot. Robinson on the wing. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Siakam. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, watch out below.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Karl Anthony Towns.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up the sick triple-double.
Brunson Brunson with the block. 54 seconds left in the final quarter. Towns against Siakam. Hart. And Hart throws it down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
With the step back, he shoots it. And yes, sir! It's the wide-open James. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Hard up top. Towns outside. Here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Robinson, a screen on McConnell. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, and with Karl Anthony Towns, Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.